Guys, it's Littlefoot Nursery, and I wanted to make a quick video. Um, you guys may or may not know this depending on how closely you've been following my videos, but we actually went on a vacation to Vancouver and did a Disney Alaska cruise for 5 days and just got back last night. You guys probably didn't actually, some of you may not have realized that I was really gone because I had videos posted every day while I was out, which is awesome because YouTube has that scheduling feature where you can upload videos and then schedule them for a later release date. I don't know if you guys know that, those of you guys who have channels, but that was a very, very cool feature. And I did take advantage of that because while I was away, I had limited Wi-Fi when we were in Vancouver, and it was, and then you definitely don't want to be uploading videos when you're on your cell service because it is just extremely expensive. Um, anyway, we got back last night. I am like completely exhausted. We had basically two back-to-back vacations between the Rose Doll show and this trip. I had 1 week of work in between, and it was just extremely crazy busy. And then coming back today, it's crazy again at work. I'm just kind of catching up on a week's worth of emails, and then I actually have to leave for another business trip later today, believe it or not. So I'll be gone for a couple of days, going up to San Francisco again for work. So I'll be back like Thursday night. So anyway, I did want to go ahead and just shoot a quick video just to talk a little bit about our trip. And guys, it was so incredible and amazing. This is not our first Disney cruise. It's actually our fourth, believe it or not, because we're massive, massive Disney fans. We're annual pass holders to Disneyland. We have the DVC membership, which is basically like their timeshare. And so we take advantage of that, and we'll go to Disney World. We sometimes go to, next year we're going to go to the Hawaii resort at Aulani. So we're just really, really huge Disney fans, and I always, always love the Disney cruises. And one thing that I truly love about the cruises is just they just do such a great job of taking care of you, and they just take care of things. The food is amazing. There's just so many fun activities to do. I watched a couple movies while on board. Every night there was a Broadway show, and then Vancouver was just gorgeous as well. Anyway, for those of you guys who are wondering, I'm not going to be posting any videos from the trip, mainly because I did bring baby Sabrina with me, but she really stayed in the room pretty much the entire time. I did not take her out for any of the outings. When we were in Vancouver, she also stayed in our cabin the entire time that we were on the cruise. And I think for me, there was just so many other things to be doing that I didn't want to be, I didn't really have time to play with her. So she just kind of stayed there. I had the one video I decided to do to try to get a few more entries for Stephanie's giveaway, and that was it. But besides that, Sabrina stayed in the room. It was really nice to have her. But as you guys could see, in terms of LAX airport security and how they handled that, that was just really not cool. They were extremely rough. They were not gentle at all. It just seemed very, very careless. And so I think the next time I would definitely just say, hey, please be gentle. She's a very expensive collectible, and like a couple of you guys suggested. But at that moment, I was just kind of like anxious to get out of there because we were going to be very, very close to missing our flight. So we were cutting it very close. Anyway, so because of that, I didn't speak up, and I probably should have. But coming back, it was interesting. Coming back from Vancouver to the U.S., she didn't even get pulled aside. Like you guys saw the footage from the Rose Doll show. And if you haven't seen the footage with Clara going through security, it's posted on my first day and my last day footage for the Rose Doll show. And you can see Clara, Clara going through, and they were actually quite careful with her both times, which was good. But yeah, with Sabrina, I don't know what the deal was, but they were just not very gentle with her. So for those of you guys who don't know, yeah, Sabrina is, she is the Dumpling Sculpt by Donna Rupert. She is a Bountiful Baby Sculpt, and she was painted by me, painted and reborn by me. And I'm, yeah, like I mentioned in one of my other videos, I'm especially very proud of her hair and how that turned out. So I think it's, I'll probably continue to paint hair on my babies. I enjoy it a lot more, and I just think my rooting is not quite up to par yet. So I'll just continue to paint hair, I think, at least for now, until I get better at rooting and practicing rooting. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe with a smaller preemie head or something, I'll want to try it. But yeah, Sabrina is, it was nice to have her, but to be honest, next time, for this particular trip at least, I might not take a reborn. It was cool to have her, kind of to know she was there in case I wanted to cuddle, but I really didn't end up cuddling her all that much. And, poor thing, she was mostly stayed in the room while we were, kind of out and about. And I think that was, fine. And I did show her to our extended family, and they thought she was cool, but they're not. Nobody's like into dolls the way that I am, in my family. So yeah, so it's not quite the same when you're showing a baby off to somebody who's like not really into the hobby. So, but yeah, we had a great trip, and yeah, I'm still like kind of on a high from the trip and experiencing some withdrawals coming back, but it was really, really nice to come back, and see all the babies. They were just kind of all where I left them and smiling at me, or sleeping peacefully, and it was just really nice to come back and see my dolls. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to hop on. Oh, and the other reason I'm not going to show videos from the trip is since we were traveling with two other families, and a lot of the footage I have is of the entire group, and I don't know if they would want to be on YouTube. I just think out of respect for them, I'm just going to not post any of those. And plus, there's nothing reborn related. It's just all purely about our trip. But yeah, we had a blast. It was amazing, and the kids did well on the flights to and from. My daughter was telling me yesterday, she's like, I miss our cruise, and and the wait staff is awesome. They go with you from table, like there are 3 different dining rooms, and each night you dine somewhere different, and your same wait staff comes with you, to each of the dining rooms, and they get to know your preferences. So if you like iced tea, like for me, I like to drink Arnold Palmer or Diet Coke sometimes, and they'll bring you your preferred drink, without you having to order it, stuff like that. And they did fun things like magic tricks for the kids, and the lady who served our drinks, she made origami for the kids. And so, but yeah, everybody on the staff is just super nice. They are immaculately clean. They have like hand sanitizer wipes everywhere, and for a germaphobe like me, that was like awesome, because it was and yeah, it was great, and they just kept the ship really clean. The activities were great. I mean, none of it was a surprise, because this is our 4th Disney cruise we've done over the last 10 years, but it's just like the perfect vacation. I just had so much fun. And Vancouver, guys, was just so amazing too. Like yeah, Vancouver was gorgeous. We went hiking at Lynn Valley, named after me, just kidding. But yeah, Lynn Valley, we went hiking there. And since it wasn't stroller accessible, even my 3-year-old son ended up having to walk a couple miles. Although going back, we were climbing uphill, we ended up having to carry him a fair amount. Yeah, so that was Lynn Valley, and then we went to Grouse Mountain and saw grizzly bears, and they had a cool lumberjack show and a bird show. So that was fun. And then the first full day we were in Canada, we did the hop on, hop off sightseeing bus tour in Vancouver. So that was cool, because we got to really see the whole city. And in the evening we went to the night market. But yeah, it was tons and tons of fun. But yeah, I did not end up taking my reborn baby outside of the hotel. We were staying at an Airbnb actually, but yeah, she was left at home, both there as well as on the cruise. So But yeah, it was just because I think there were just so many other things to do. So, looking back, I don't know if I'd bring a baby again. Who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind on that. But it just seemed like, um, there wasn't a whole lot of point to doing it because I really didn't interact with the baby very much. But yeah, here's little Sabrina, and if you guys can see her, she's just, yeah, she's my favorite baby that I've painted so far. So, but yeah, she was safe, guys. I know the handling by the TSA people was not gentle at all, but she was fine. No damage came to her. It was just like, I know a lot of you guys were horrified seeing that video, so my apologies for not getting to kind of clarify that. Like, yeah, she was okay, and but yes, when you do go through security, it's worthwhile to warn them that there's a very realistic looking doll, and just to say it's an expensive collectible, so they know to handle it gently. Anyway, guys, I just want to hop on, say a quick hi, let you guys know I'm back from my trip, and really, yeah, I've missed YouTube because I did not have the ability to stream videos while I was gone. Except I may have watched a couple when we were still in Vancouver, but then on the cruise ship, I had a data package, but you really couldn't stream. Otherwise your data would be gone like that. So, so I'm extremely behind on watching all of you guys who have channels, your videos, and I'm looking forward to catching up on that. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for watching. It's nice to be back, but yes, I missed my vacation, and we'll talk soon. Thanks. Take care.